Good morning, boys and girls, big and small, and happy Sabbath to everybody. For our We Connect this morning, I would like to share a story from my childhood. Growing up, my family and I used to like to go to the zoo, especially on like a Sabbath afternoon. We would pack a lunch and hop in our minivan, and we would drive down to the Memphis Zoo for the afternoon. It was a good time to see God's creations and as a little boy you love going to the zoo. I don't know of many kids who don't like the zoo. Well, my favorite exhibit there was the big cat area. That's where the lions and the tigers were. And there's nothing more exciting than being just a few feet away from a lion and hearing it roar. It's something that I'm never going to forget, no matter how old I get. Well, there was one time that we were at the big cat area, and being a little boy, I wasn't paying attention to where I was going and what I was looking at. And after a little bit, I looked around. I couldn't find anyone. I couldn't see my parents. I couldn't find my brothers. I was lost. I was lost at the zoo. I didn't know where I was. I was surrounded by strange people. I was a little bit scared. Now, when my family had a rule that if we ever got separated and lost, there was a place that we would meet up to where we could find each other again. And as I was trying to get there, there was an employee at the zoo that saw me, that saw that I was lost, and asked me if I needed some help, which I did. I needed help. And so they were able to take me by the hand and help me find where I needed to be. And after a little bit, my family showed up, and I was able to go along with them again. As it turns out, when we were at the big cats, if I had just turned around and opened my eyes and looked, I would have seen them. They were standing right behind me the whole time. It's something that I just didn't see. And if someone that knows me well can probably tell you, yep, that sounds like Sean. He doesn't really see things in front of his face. And sometimes that's true. But the whole experience kind of reminds me of something that the Lord said, that our God said in the Bible. And it's in Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 8. And it says, "And the Lord, He is the one who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. Do not fear, nor be dismayed." When I look back at that time at the zoo, I know that I was never really alone. Literally, my parents were right behind me. I wasn't actually lost. I just thought that I was lost. But even so, I know now that God was always there. He says right here in the Bible that He's always going to be with you. He's never going to leave your side. And so anytime that you're feeling lost or you're feeling alone, know that you can always stop. You can always pray to God, and you can always ask Him to help you, to help you feel better, to help you find where you need to be. And you can trust that He's there with you, and that He is never going to leave your side, and He's never going to forsake you. To put all of your trust in God when you're feeling lost or you're feeling alone. Well, happy Sabbath, everybody.